Empire of Light is Sam Mendes' writer-director follow-up to 1917, starring Olivia Colman as the press duty manager of the Empire Cinema in Margate in 1981. We meet Colman's Hilary at a point in her life where she seems very much a passenger, as her existence is lonely, samey, and quite dull as well, at least until the Empire brings in a new employee, Stephen, and that's where things begin to change. This, for me, is very much a movie of two halves. The first half is near perfect cinema that had me from boxes of Opal fruits and kind of the nostalgic pangs that it injected into the movie. Roger Deakins should be a hot favorite for Oscars for his cinematography work here to put you right into 80s Margate. Even if you never experienced 80s Margate, you somehow feel nostalgic for it in a way that Belfast made me nostalgic for Trouble's time Belfast. A superb supporting cast as well, starring the likes of Colin Firth and Toby Jones, make this feel fully lived in and realized in a way that makes you not only understand the characters, but also kind of want to be in their little dysfunctional but warm little staff canteen with them. This may be my favorite Olivia Colman performance too. She's absolutely crackling at every turn, and Hilary gives her the chance to play every emotion to its fullest, while also keeping Hilary the charming and relatable character that we need her to be to anchor the film's many themes. Her chemistry with Michael Ward Stephen is excellent too, as the pair manage to realize a complex relationship that on paper you'd go, I don't know if that's going to work, but because the two are so great together, it ends up working. The issue with the movie, ironically considering how cinematic it looks and that it in itself is a love letter to cinema, is that it is a movie. Mendes tries to squeeze in a lot to this because we knows we only have a limited time of characters. This isn't going to be a movie with multiple sequels or a franchise. It isn't IP. It's a passion project and a one and done. So as a result, Mendes is trying to get everything he wants to say about this period of life into it, such as the transformative escapist power of cinema to distract from life's woes, the 80s struggling to deal with racism and mental health openly, the patriarchy. That's a lot of themes for a movie to clock in under 2 hours. And that's kind of a problem. In trying to do everything, it can't fully succeed at hitting any of the topics sufficiently. But another problem with that is that we don't really want it to. There's a scene in it where characters are put in physical peril that just feels a bit shark jumpy for me, for example. The film itself thrives when we get to just spend time with the characters and watch them slowly try to navigate the day-to-day mini speed bumps that they're going through. In that way, it'd almost be a better television show that allows you to spend ample time with them and each week tackles one small plot at a time. Mendes understands that it's best, though, when we're spending time with the characters. And even as the movie tries to take swings, it always ends up coming back to the relationship. So as I left the film, I saw a couple of people dabbing their eyes as one character had earlier in the movie when watching a movie, and they were convinced to try and kind of immerse themselves into it. And I got the appeal. This worked and got you on that core fundamental level in the same way that like a Belfast that I discussed earlier did. It's not perfect, but if the reason for it not being perfect is that I just wanted to spend more time in it, then that's ultimately successful.